October 2017, News. Catalan Police Mossos failed to follow court orders to intervene to stop ballot boxes arriving at open polling stations. People were injured and dragged off by riot police. Police removed ballot boxes. Puigdemont voted anyway. National Police and Civil Guard riot squads entered several polling stations in Barcelona and across Catalonia on Sunday morning after the Catalan Police Mossos failed to attempt to stop the suspended vote from going ahead. Catalan government spokesman Jordi Turul announced that 73% of polling stations were open anyway. Catalan separatist groups had sent out instructions via social media and mobile messaging apps in the early hours of Sunday morning, asking supporters to arrive at premises designated as polling stations, mostly schools or health centers, by 5 a.m., and to make sure there were big queues outside by 7:30 a.m. By around 8 a.m., it became clear the regional Catalan police, the Mossos, were not acting to stop the vote as they had been ordered to do so by the public prosecutor's office and the High Court in Catalonia. Multiple reports from different towns and cities said Mossos patrols were turning up at polling stations, chatting to voters for a few minutes, and then leaving or standing outside the door. At the same time, ballot boxes arrived at polling stations wrapped in plastic bin bags. Controversial footage broadcast on TV showed one ballot box falling to the ground and ballot papers spilling out. Shortly before 9 a.m., National Police and Civil Guard riot squads, two state-level police forces, began arriving at polling stations and clashing with waiting crowds. The Home Office confirmed National Police and Civil Guard are following judges' orders to enforce the law. The central government said the Catalan police had requested help from the other forces. The Catalan Health Service reported 38 people had been treated for light injuries after riot police used force to enter several polling stations, beat back crowds of voters and remove ballot boxes. One video showed National Police officers ripping ballot boxes from people's hands inside a polling station. Another showed Civil Guard riot police smashing the door of the Catalan First Minister's polling station with axes and batons. Officers struggled with voters and protesters of all ages, and several images of old ladies injured or being dragged away, or of people with bloodied faces, were published. A Civil Guard officer convinced one man to leave the area with his young son on his shoulders. In central Barcelona, National Police riot officers fired rubber bullets and charged to escape from a crowd of protesters with their vehicles. Several photographers in the immediate area were also attacked. In the northeastern town of Girona, riot police entered one polling station over a wall and a wire fence and beat voters inside with batons from atop the wall. Catalan leaders, among them the First Minister, Carles Puigdemont, the Deputy First Minister, Oriol Junqueras, and the Speaker of the Catalan Parliament, Carme Forcadell, all posted photos of themselves on Twitter saying they had been able to vote without any problems. The Home Secretary, Juan Ignacio Zoido, described the vote as a sham, and the National Police and Civil Guard response as proportionate and professional. Podemos leader Pablo Iglesias described the events as batons, shoving, dragging old ladies. What the PP is doing to our democracy repulses me. They are corrupt, hypocrites, useless. Inigo Errejón Podemos said images of riot police breaking down school doors would poison relations with Catalonia for decades. Disaster Rajoy. Ciudadanos leader Albert Rivera said Spanish democracy is at stake now. Most of us Catalans are against the separatist coup. Ada Colau, the mayor of Barcelona, called the Prime Minister, Mariano Rajoy, a coward for using the police to stop the Catalan vote. El País reported the public prosecutor's office was considering actions against the Catalan police for its passive policing behavior on Sunday morning. Former Catalan First Minister Artur Mas described the morning's events as a peaceful people acting against a violent Spanish state. The leader of the Catalan Socialist Party PSC, Miquel Iceta, said early elections should now be called. Both in Catalonia and Spain neither Rajoy nor Puigdemont have handled this right.